Number 14, Dalton Hancock on the return, tackled by number 14, Tyler Lancaster. It'll be 1st and 10 Tigers at their own 47-yard line. Carried by number 27, Bryson Grisham for a first down. 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the Bulldogs 39. Carry on the play for a loss of 3. Tackled by a host of Bulldogs defenders. It will be 2nd down. Pass complete from number 3, Jay Foster, to number 14, Dalton Hancock for a Tiger touchdown. Jay Foster on the hold. Kick is good by number 4, Gavin Kemp. And with 10:40 remaining in the first quarter, the Tigers lead the Bulldogs by a score of 7-0. Kick return by number 2, Dalton Dallas. That'll be 1st down and 10 for your Red Boiling Springs Bulldogs. Pass intended for number 4, Joseph Birdwell, is broken up by number 18, Anthony Fuller. It'll be second down and 10.
Wins over Sunbright, Pickett County, Mount Juliet Christian, and Perry County. That was 2 weeks ago. Losses come against Midway and Jackson. Gordonsville comes in with a 4-3 record with wins over Joe Burns, Forest, and I'm not really sure what the other two are. I got to get those looks. Sorry, like I said, I'm a little discombobulated with everything that's going on. But Bulldogs, they have the ball right now, and they're trying to move. He tries to take a shot deep to Will Massey. Will Massey's covered very well. That is number 3, Jay Foster, on the coverage. Good pass by number 12, Aubrey Link. Ball falls incomplete.
It will be 4th down.
So Bulldogs now have a 4th down. 9:38 left to play in the first. Let's see if I can pull up a little information about Gordonsville. So they have wins against Trousdale County, Joe Burns, Monterey, and Forest. Their losses have been to Smith County, Watertown, and DeKalb County. They come in with a record of 4-3. So it's low snap to number 12, Aubrey Link. He does get the punt off. Back deep is number 3, Jay Foster. And he's going to let it go. It's going to hit it about the 45, take a Gordonsville bounce, and be hit at 35. Take a Gordonsville bounce up to the 36, and that is where the Tigers are going to take over. So there's 9:26 left to play in this first quarter. Tigers now have the ball. Bulldogs come out, went 3 and out. We do have a flag back here, thrown around the 20-yard line, thrown on the Bulldogs 20-yard. Tigers 20-yard line. I'm sorry, Bulldogs 20-yard line. The referees are discussing it right now. So last week the Bulldogs didn't play. They had the week off. So they've had about 2 weeks to really mull over this 4-2 record. It's one of the best starts in school history. I don't know what they're talking about, or they may try to make the Bulldogs punt again. Looks like our center, Damian Watson, he is injured. Playing center tonight is E.J. Massey. And so I think that's what's going to happen. All right, the penalty was on the Bulldogs. I didn't see what they called, but it's on the Bulldogs, and they're going to accept that penalty and just force the Dogs to punt again. So that puts the ball back on the Bulldogs' own 16-yard line. Snapping for the Dogs, number 2, Dalton Dallas. He's the long snapper for the Bulldogs. Back punting is number 12, your Gunners on the outside for the Bulldogs. Looks to be number 9, Adrian Sieber, and number 23, Houston Taylor. Both. And so now the Bulldogs going to take a timeout. So they're having some issues themselves. So while they're in timeout, we're going to take one as well. All right, and now we're back, and the Bulldogs are getting set to punt. Got the snap. It's a good snap. Kick is going to be up, and this time it's going to fall and hit. And Foster's going to pick it up at the 40, and he's going to just slide down. Oh, we may get a flag there. No flag. Foster came in and slid down, and I thought there might have been a little late hit, but there is nothing going to be done, and so the Tigers are going to take over on their own 47-yard line, and looks like we got a Bulldog that's come off injured. It's number 23, Houston Taylor. He may have got rolled up. He was limping. He may have rolled up an ankle or something. He was able to walk off on his own. So Tigers going to come out. They got 2 receivers to the left. H-back to the right. Quarterback's in the gun. Gives a snap. He's going to hand it off right up the middle. That's number 27. And he's going to pick up about 3 yards, and we tackled it at the 50.
Tackle made on the play by number 78,
and that's going to bring up second down for the Tigers. That's number 27, Bryson Grisham on the carry. He's a junior. Not many seniors on this Tigers team. So we've got playing safety tonight for the Dogs, number 10, Aiden Link. Got a motion. Puts 3 receivers on the right side, and we've got a flag. So that's going to be a false start on the Tigers. It's going to back them up 5 yards. So this is going to put them on the 45. It's going to bring up second down and about 12 for the Tigers. So for the Bulldogs, this is what you want. You want the Tigers playing behind the sticks. So they come out and 2 receivers right. Quarterback in the gun. Gets the snap. He's going to roll out to his right to throw. He throws it out to number 14 in the flats. He's up to 50. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to get just across the line of the line to gain up to the Bulldogs' 43-yard line, and he's going to pick up Tigers first down and 10.
Tackle by number 7, Kelby Wheeler.
So tackle was made by number 7, Kelby Wheeler.
It'll be first down Tigers at the Bulldogs.
Tigers come out and 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Quarterback is in the gun. Motion to the inside receiver. He's going to hand it up the middle. And he's going to be met hard by number 14, Tyler Lancaster. So great tackle by number 14, Tyler Lancaster. And it's going to bring up second down and maybe 11. If he lost, I think they're going to mark him for a loss.
Second down.
So it's going to be second down and 11. Tyler Lancaster did a great job filling that hole. Yeah. It's going to bring up second down and 11.
10 for the Tigers.
Tigers come out, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Foster in the gun. Snap, drops back to pass. He's looking to throw, throws it across the middle, number 14. And they're going to give it to him. Yes, they say he caught it and tackled at about the 28-yard line. Number 14, that is Dalton Hancock on the reception. So the Tigers pick up another first down and 10. And so far, the Bulldogs defense have had no answer for this Gordonsville passing attack. Tigers come out in 2-by-2 set. Inside receiver left goes in motion. He's going to throw it out to him. He's going to try to get upfield. He's going to make one miss, try to make another miss, but he's going to be tackled. I think that's Dalton Dallas on the tackle. He's going to get up to the 25, and it's going to bring up second down for the Tigers. So he picks up about 3, second down and 7, ball on the 25 in Bulldog territory. Tigers getting to play from the sideline.
It'll be second down and 5 for the Bulldogs 25.
3 receiver, empty set, 3 receivers left. Inside receiver to the right goes in motion. Dropping back to pass. Throws it wide open, number 14. Touchdown Tigers. So number 14, Dalton Hancock on the reception. There was nobody in the middle of the field to cover him, and he was able to walk in with a 25-yard touchdown reception, and that makes the score with 6:37 left to play in this first quarter, 13-0. Kick is going to be good. So with 6:37 left to play, the Tigers have extended a lead, 14-0. This is Wayne, 14-60. We'll be right back. And I'm pretty sure Macon County did the same to Livingston last night as well. All right, we got the kick. It's going to be a line drive kick. Going to be fielded at the 10 by number 2, Dalton Dallas. He's going to get up to the 20, 25, 30, and be driven out of bounds, I think around the 35-yard line.
Kick return by number 2, Dalton
Let's see
Dallas.
where they mark him. It was on the other side of the field.
First down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Just well, the way the line judge is walking, they're going to put him at the 30. So Bulldogs going to give it on the far hash at the 30-yard line. 6.5 left to play in the first.
Bulldogs will start at their own 30-yard line. First and 10.
So we got a beautiful night for football. This is the time of the year where the temperature starts to cool down a little bit. We get these cool nights. Don't have to worry about the heat. And so this makes for a great time to be outside to catch some good football. And we're hoping the Bulldogs can bounce back right here, put some points on the board. So the Dogs can come out in a 2-by-2 set. 2 receivers line up top. Quarterback's in the gun. He's looking to his left to throw. He throws it out to number 4, Joe Birdwell. He tries to one-hand it. It's overthrown him just a little bit. It's going to fall incomplete. it's going to bring up second down
Pass intended
for the
number
Dogs.
4, Joseph Birdwell. Ball is incomplete. It will be second down and 10 at the Bulldogs' own 30-yard
He overthrew him
line.
just a hair. Now we got a flag over here on the sideline. Let's see what they call. So it's going to be a false start on the Dogs, and the Tigers are going to decline, and it's going to be still second down and 10. All right, and so Aubrey gets the call from the sideline. Bulldogs come out in a pistol formation, receiver left, 2 right. Bird will line up in the slot to the right. Lancaster the deep back. He's going to fake the handoff and throw it up to number 4, Joe Birdwell, and it's going to go out of bounds and fall incomplete. That's going to bring up third down for the Dogs.
For number 4, Joseph Birdwell falls incomplete. It'll be third down.
So Birdwell trying to run the wheel route over here on the right side. Gordonsville covered it very well. And it looks like the Bulldogs are going to take a timeout. So with 6 minutes left to play in the first quarter, the Tigers lead the Dogs 14-0. This is Wayne 14-60. We'll be right back. Bledsoe County and Polk County, Bledsoe up on Polk 7-0. Bledsoe, they play Gordonsville next week. Oliver Springs is up on Whitwell 7-0. That's shocking. All right, so we're going to get back to the game. So Bulldogs come out in empty set, 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Lincoln the gun. Gets a snap, low snap. He's going to be bull rushed, and he's going to be sacked. And they're going to blow it dead before the whistle, before he can be taken down. And so they're going to mark him down, I think, around the 29-yard line. And that's going to bring third down and long for the Bulldogs. I'm sorry, fourth down and long for the Bulldogs. And it looks like the Bulldogs are going to punt to the Tigers. All right, and so we get set to punt. Aubrey Link punting. Jay Foster back deep to receive it. All right, the punt's up, and it's a good one. It's going to be hit at about the 40, and that's where it's going to stop. So the Tigers are going to take over on their own 40. All right, so Clay's off this week. Gordonsville and Red Boiling, of course, playing tonight. And Joe Burns, they are hosting Harpeth. Joe Burns is looking to get their second win of the season. Just looking at their schedule, they've played a very tough schedule. McEwen, Whitwell, Gordonsville, East Robertson, Cheatham County, Clay County, all quality teams, and they're looking for their second win of the season. All right, so the Tigers, they're going to come out, ball on their own 40. They have a 14-0 lead, just under 5 minutes left to play in this first quarter. They come out, receiver left, receiver right. Quarterback's in the gun. He's going to hand it off. He's going to try to get up the middle, and he's not going to find much running room. The Bulldogs are really selling out on the run to stop that run. He's going to pick up about 5. He's going to bring up second down and about, no, he's going to pick up 4. He's going to mark it at the 44-yard line. It's going to be second down and about 6 for the Tigers. So there's a lot. So Bulldogs, they're putting 7 men in the box to really stop that run. Ends are shooting up field, so it's hard for Gordonsville to really get anything outside. And so really Gordonsville, they've had success throwing the ball tonight. So Gordonsville come out, they're in double tight. Quarterback is in the gun. Going to hand it off up the middle. He's got a lot of room. It's going to be up to the 50. So it picks up close to 6 yards on the carry, and I think he may have enough for Bulldogs for Tigers first down. And they are going to move the chains, and the Tigers are going to have a first down. So ball is at midfield. It'll be for the Tigers offense. It's on the left hash.
Tigers first down. It will be 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the 50-yard line.
Tigers come out, 2 receivers right. Quarterback is in the gun. Got H back to the left. Gets snap. He's going to hand it up the middle. He's got a lot of room. He's at the 40. Going to make one miss. And he's going to make it all the way up to the 35 and be tackled down at the 29. That is number 27, Bryson Grisham, on the carry. So he found a big hole up the middle, and he was able to pick up about 16 yards on the carry. And right now, the Tigers offense, they are having their way and able to move the ball and do anything they want offensively. All right, so Tigers come out, 2 receivers right. H back to the left, quarterback in the gun. He'll fake the handoff, looking for a receiver. He's got one across the middle. There is a penalty on the ground, and he is going to be tackled. It looks to be close to the 10. I'm not really sure who was on that reception. Number 8, that is Waylon Kennedy, a freshman. That is a good-looking freshman. And let's see what they call. It was downfield. That's usually a sign of a passing interference, and it is going to be passing interference on the Bulldogs. Tigers are going to obviously decline it, and that's going to bring up a first down and goal. Ball is going to be on the 9-yard line.
First and goal for the Tigers at the 10-yard line.
They're in a double tight, and they're just going to hand it off up the middle. And Jordan Ray is going to be the first one there, and he's going to find some help from some other Bulldogs. It's number 58, E.J. Massey, and number 54, Damian Patterson. They're going to come up, help finish the tackle, and it's going to bring up second down and goal from about the 11-yard line for the Tigers. So a loss of about 2. Again, Tigers, other than that last 16-yard run, the Tigers, they're having a hard time really gaining chunk yards against this Bulldogs defense. Their success coming through the air. Tigers still come out in double tight set, quarterback in the gun. He's going to hand it off to the right side. Grisham's going to go off the right side. He's going to get his way up close to inside the 5. I think they're going to mark him at the 4, and it's going to bring up third down and goal from the 4-yard line for the Tigers.
Carry by number 27, Bryson Grisham.
So we're
host the Bulldogs defenders. That brings up third.
So Tigers going to break the huddle. They're going to stay in this double tight formation. Actually, they got 3 receivers lined up tight to the left. Quarterback is in the gun. Grisham lined up to the right. And he's going to hand it, and he's going to be met up the middle. Oh, he's going to spin off, and he's going to be close to a touchdown to the goal line. I think they're going to mark him down short of the goal line at the 1. But you had two Bulldogs right there in the backfield. Had him stopped for a loss, but Grisham was able to break the tackle, bounce forward for a few yards, and get close to the goal line. So they marked him at the 1.5-yard line.
Red Boiling Springs Bulldogs.
They're going to come out double tight. Quarterback is going to be in the gun. Gets a snap. He's going to hand it to him going right, and he is going to walk in. Touchdown Tigers. Number 27. That is, again, number 27, Bryson Grisham on the touchdown, and that's going to extend the lead with 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Gordonsville 20, Bulldogs 0.
Carried by number 27, Bryson Grisham for a Tiger touchdown.
Snap. Kick is going to be good. So with 1:25 left to play in the first quarter, the Tigers lead the Bulldogs 21-0. This is Ween, 14-60. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Kicking for the Bulldogs is number 4, Gavin Kemp, sophomore. It's going to be a high kick, going to be fielded at the 18. He's going to get up. Dalton Dallas is going to field it. No, it's Joe Birdwell. He's up to the 40, and he's going to be tackled about the 39-yard line. That's going to bring, and that's where the Bulldogs are going to take over.
Kick return by number 4, Joseph Birdwell, to the 41-yard line.
All right, and so they're going to actually mark him at the 41. Best field position the Bulldogs have had tonight. So I see Aubrey and Aiden Link in. Let's see what Coach Link has up his sleeve. We've not seen Aiden play a lot of offense this year. Aubrey, he's going to split out to the right. He's going to be a slot receiver to the right. Birdwell's gone up far outside to the right. Aiden Link is going to be in at quarterback. They have 2 more receivers lined up to the left. He's in the gun. Gets a snap. He's looking to throw. He throws it up to Aubrey, and it's going to come off Aubrey Link's hand and be caught by number 4, Joe Birdwell. So that's a little tip drill offensively, and he is going to get in Tiger territory. They're going to mark him down at the 48. First down and 10 for the Dogs. So maybe that's something that that's what the Bulldogs needed to really get things going.
First down.
So Aiden, he's going to stay in at quarterback. I think Aubrey Link is going to, I guess he's lining up as a slot receiver. So they're going to stay in that. Aubrey's going to come out. Bulldogs going to come out, 3 receivers to the right. I'm sorry, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. They're lined up tight. Aiden Link is in the gun. Lancaster line up to the left of the quarterback. He's he's going to hand it to Lancaster. He's going to put his foot in the ground. He's got some room to the left side. He's at the 40, the 35, and he's going to be tackled down at the 20. So Lancaster went off the right side, put his foot in the ground, saw nothing, and he's able to bend it back going left, and he was able to pick up a huge chunk of yards all the way down to the Tigers' 21-yard line. So Bulldogs going to stay in that same formation. Aiden Lincoln at quarterback, Lancaster to the left of the quarterback. Get the snap, he's going to hand it to him again. He's going off to the right side. He's going to be strung out, cut it up the middle, and he's going to pick up close to about 5 yards on the carry, and that's going to end your first quarter. So your score after one, Gordonsville 21, Gordonsville 21, Bulldogs 0, but the Bulldogs are marching. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back. This is Wing 1460. All right, and now we're back, and the Bulldogs could come out, 2 receivers on each side, lined up tight, looking for Aubrey Link in the back of the end zone, and it's going to be knocked down. Aubrey lined up in the inside receiver to the right. He goes out for a post route. Brother Aiden throws it up to him, and he is well covered. And that brings up third down, and about 4 for the Bulldogs. Ball is on the 10-yard line. It's on the Tigers' 10-yard line. So Bulldogs can still get a first down right here. All right, and so the Bulldogs break the huddle. It's in that same formation. They got 2 receivers lined up right and left. They're lined up tight. Aiden is in the gun. We get the snap. He's going to hand it off to Lancaster. He's going to try to cut up the middle, and he is not going to pick up a whole lot. Maybe a couple. But it is going to be 4th down. It's going to be 4th down, and we're going to say about, and it's going to be a long one, maybe a short 2. It's right there at that 1.5 yard. So Coach Link may decide to take a timeout right here. And he does. So while the Bulldogs take a timeout, we'll take one as well. Your score is 21-0. Gordonsville leading, 11.5 left to go in the half. This is Wing 1460. We will be right back. Yeah. So we're in a split back. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. And he throws it out to Joe Birdwell, and that should be a flag, and yes, it is. So I was just about to say, we may line up and try to throw one here, and we do, and we are able to get a passing interference, and looks like Aiden Link is going to go back in at quarterback. So Aiden Link goes in, Kelby Wheeler comes off. Houston Taylor, one of our receivers, he is on the sideline, still injured. He's walking very gingerly. And so they've put Aiden in at quarterback and moved Aubrey out to the slot receiver, except
pass interference on the defense brings up.
So now we've got an automatic first down through the. We come out in a pistol, 2 receivers left. Lancaster the deep back. He's going to get it, hand it off to the right side, and he's going to run into a whole host of Gordonsville Tigers. He's not going to gain. I don't think he's going to gain anything. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and goal for the Bulldogs. Yeah, they're going to give him about a half yard. Clock's down to 11 minutes.
Carry up the middle for 1 yard. It will be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line for the Bulldogs.
All right, so the Bulldogs break the huddle. two receivers left. Aubrey Link line up to the slot to the left. Aiden's in the gun. H-back right, receiver right. Gets a snap. He hands it to Lancaster. He's going to try to get the edge, and he is going to be tackled just short. Great pursuit, because I thought he was about to get it. But great pursuit by number 33. That is Eli Adams. He's one of the few seniors for this Tigers. He was able to chase down Lancaster, and he tackled him for a minimal loss. And so it's going to bring up 3rd down and goal. Ball looks to be around the 3 or 4 yard line. Bulldogs break the huddle. Got 2 receivers left. That is Aubrey Link is lined up to the slot to the left. Birdwell, the single receiver to the right. Aiden Link is in the gun. Lancaster line up to his left. Get the snap. He's fakes the handoff. He throws it out to Aubrey. No, he throws it to Will Massey. Touchdown Bulldogs. Touchdown Bulldogs. And that's going to make your score 21-6 pending this extra point. So it's Aiden Link, not Aubrey Link, throwing the touchdown to get the Bulldogs on the board for the first time tonight, and trying to make this gap that Gordonsville has come out and really created a little bit closer. So now Aubrey Link is going to attempt the extra point. And the kick is good. So your score with 9:54 left to play in this half. Gordonsville 21. The Bulldogs have gotten on the board. They're 7. This is Wayne 1460. We'll be right back. All right, and so Aubrey Link is getting set to kick it off to the Tigers. Tigers have 3 back deep. That's number 14, Dalton Hancock. Number 34, I believe, is Kyle Adams, and I'm not real sure, number 18, that is Anthony Fuller. He is up to across the 40. Going to be tackled, looks to be about the 42-yard line, and so that's where the Tigers are going to take over.
Number 58, E.J. Massey.
E.J. Massey on the tackle. So the Tigers going to take over on their own 42.
Take over. It'll be 1st and 10.
It's a great last drive by the Bulldogs that was capped off by Aiden Link, hitting number 3, Will Massey, on the slant to the back of the end zone. Tigers come out, receiver right, receiver left. Quarterback is in the gun, 2 H-backs. It's a snap, and that's going to be a false start. Actually, no. All right, 12 men on the field for the Bulldogs. So we got 12 men on the field for the Bulldogs. That's going to move the Tigers up to the 47.
Bulldogs have 12 men on the field. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. 1st and 5.
Tigers come out and they stay in that same formation. Foster gets the snap. He's faking the handoff. Going to throw it out. Basically, that's what the play they were going to run. He's going to be chased down and tackled by number 54. That will be, I think, Damian Patterson. He's going to pick up a couple. He's going to pick up a couple, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and about 3.
It'll be 2nd down and 2.
2nd down, well, PA said 2. We'll say 2. It's a long 2. So the Tigers, they're going to come out. They're in 2 receivers right. This will be a double wing formation. Quarterback is in the gun. We got motion. He's going to pitch it out to the right, and he's going to get the edge. That's Grisham on the carry. He's at the 40. Put his foot in the ground, and he's going to be chased down from behind and tackled at about the 30-yard line by number 7, Kelby Wheeler. So he found a lot of room on that right side, and Gordonsville just shifted more guys at the line of, at the point of attack than Red Boiling had over there, and he was able to pick up about 23 yards on the carry, and that's going to be 1st down and 10. So Gordonsville, they have gotten down in Bulldog territory very quick, and they are threatening to get into the red area. So Tigers going to break the huddle. Got 3 receivers lined up tight to the right. Quarterback is in the gun. Got motion going to the left. That puts, he's going to hand it off going to the left. He's going to try to get the edge. He does have the edge. He's at the 20. He is going to be gone. Touchdown, Tigers. No laundry on the field, and that's going to make the score 27-7, pending this extra point. So the Tigers, they were able to come out and respond very quickly to that Bulldog touchdown. So now we're getting ready to kick the extra point, or Tigers are getting set to kick the extra point. We're 8:24 left to play in the half. Snap, kick is going to be up and good. So with 8:24 left to play in the first half, the Tigers have extended their lead back to 21 points. They lead the Bulldogs 28-7. This is Wayne, 1460. We will be right back. Gordonsville's getting set to kick off. They just scored if you're tuning in. It's 28-7, 8:24 left to play. And back deep for the Bulldogs is number 4, Joe Birdwell, number 7, Kelby Wheeler. Kicking for the Tigers is number 4, Gavin Kemp, sophomore. It's a little pooch kick. It's going to hit it about the 20. It's going to be fielded by number 4, Joe Birdwell. I think if I was the Tigers, I wouldn't kick to him. He's very elusive, very quick, and that time he made actually a couple miss. Got all he could out of it. And he got up to the 30. He just didn't have much room there to go. Good job on the coverage team, by the coverage team on Gordonsville's side. So, I mean, I guess if I was Gordonsville, I wouldn't kick it to him. He's very dangerous with the ball in his hands. Ball's on the 30. It looks like Aiden Lee is going to stay in at quarterback. Taylor went out early in the game with an injury. I'm not sure what was injured. And Aiden come in, and Aubrey come in to fill that other receiver spot. And Aubrey's lined up to the inside receiver to the left. We're in a pistol formation. Birdwell, the single receiver to the right. Lancaster, the deep back. Dallas lined up to the left of the quarterback. Gets the snap, and he's going to hand it to Lancaster going to the right. And he's going to be tackled. He's going to pick up a couple on the carry. And it should be second down and close. We'll say 8 for the Bulldogs. Let's see where they mark him.
Carry is good for 3 yards.
Actually, he's going to pick up.
Down at 7.
So we're going to give him 3 yards on the carry. So second down and 7. Ball is up to about the 33-yard line. So the Bulldogs taking their time. The play clock is down to under 15 seconds. Aubrey's going to line up tight to the left. Single receiver on each side. Got to get the snap off. 3, 2, 1. That's going to be a delay of game. That is going to be a delay of game on the Bulldogs, and that's going to back them up 5 yards unless Coach Link called a timeout. And no timeout. So we lose 5 yards on the delay of game, man. You know, this is really Aiden's first time getting – he's a freshman, so, you know, there's going to be a lot of bumps and bruises along the way. So this is his first time in this situation. And, you know, you just got to – and this is really good for him to be able to come out, get these snaps. And, you know, so far he's thrown a touchdown pass, and he's responsible for the points on the board for the Bulldogs, him and Will Massey. So Bulldogs going to come out single receiver on both sides. Link is going to line up tight to the right. Aiden Link is going to be in the pistol. Lancaster the deep back. And now we got another delay of game. So Bulldogs have another delay of game. Then it's going to back them up 5 more yards, and it's going to be second down and 17. So the Bulldogs have started this drive off second down and with the 3-yard carry by Tyler Lancaster, and then back-to-back delay of games has caused the Bulldogs to back up 10 yards, and now we're looking at a second down and 17.
28-yard line.
And Bulldogs have the ball back on their own 28-yard line. So now we get the snap. He throws a slant out to number 12, Aubrey Link. Aubrey's going to fight for tough yards back up to the 30. He's going to pick up.
Pass complete to number 12, Aubrey Link for 7 yards.
There's going to be a second yard.
It'll be 3rd down and 10 from the Bulldogs' own 30-yard line.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 10. So picks up 7 on the slant. 3rd down and 10. Ball is on the Bulldogs' own 30-yard line. And the last thing the Bulldogs want to do is to give Gordonsville any time to score, because they've scored at will tonight. Bulldogs will come out in 2-by-2 set. Dallas line up to the left in the slot. Link, Aubrey to the slot to the right. Getting the snap, he's looking out to throw. He throws a slant out to Aubrey Link, and he's going to be tackled close to a 1st down. He's going to pick up close to another 7 yards.
12, Aubrey Link. It'll be 4th down and 3.
So the Bulldogs have a 4th down and 3, and so let's see what Coach Link opts to do right here.
37-yard line.
I mean, you're down 28-7, so at this point you don't really have a lot to lose. But at the same time, if you don't get this, you give the ball back to the Tigers in in your own territory. So Bulldogs will come out. They're going to go for it. It's 2-by-2 set. Aubrey's going to go in motion. He's going to go from the right to the left. He's going to try to run that out to flat. It's wide open. And it's going to be caught for a 1st down by number 2, Dalton Dallas. So there's a lot of options right here, and we've got a flag back here. So
2, Dalton Dallas, Bulldogs, touchdown.
So we do have some laundry on the field. So that was great routes by the Bulldogs right there. Dallas was open on that slot. Aubrey was open over here on the flats. Gordonsville didn't do a very good job covering that, but I think this is going to be coming back. And let's see what they decide to call. So I don't know what they called. Usually in that area, it might be a false start. So it's going to bring up. So it is on the Bulldogs. They're going to back them up. Going to back them up about 5 yards. It's going to bring up 4th down and 9 for the Dogs. Looks like the ball is on the 31-yard line. Clock is continuing to tick. We're under 5 minutes left to play.
Penalty on the play. Backs the Bulldogs up 5 yards. It'll be 4th down and 9.
Bulldogs come out in 2-by-2 set. Aiden in the gun. Dallas is lined up to the slot to the left, goes in motion to the right. It's a bad snap over the head, and it's going to be scooped and scored. Touchdown Tigers, and that is number 33, Eli Adams on the scoop, on the score. And so, you know, you got a freshman center in there, snaps it over his head, and
on the play.
It's going to be a touchdown Tigers, and
Eli
makes the score of 4.5.
For a touchdown.
So it's 34-7. Eli Adams on the bad snap was able to scoop it up and score untouched. And I'm going to say this extra point is going to be good because this kicker, he has a pretty good leg, unless the Bulldogs can get there. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. So your score with 4:33 left to play in this first half, Tigers 33-35, Bulldogs 0. This is Ween 1460. We're going to be right back. So we got a kick. It's going to be to Joe Birdwell. He's going to field it just inside the 20. He is in the middle of the field. He's going to be forced. Oh, he's going to kick it out. Great block by number 2, Dalton Dallas. And Birdwell is going to be tackled at around the 31-yard line. So, you know, shout out to Dalton Dallas right there on that big block.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
You know, I'm watching Dalton last time we played against Perry County. I thought he was really the X factor in that game. It's just his physicality really just, I think, just set us apart from Perry County. And, you know, in the second half, Perry County just didn't want any. And, you know, it was evident of that when he takes a 52-yard screen that should have been tackled for a loss to the house and broke 6 tackles in the process. All right, so Bulldogs come out 2-by-2 set. Aiden Link is still the quarterback. He's going to look to pass. He's going to pump and hit number 3, Will Massey, and he's going to be hit hard. But he is going to come up with the catch, and it's going to be tackled, I think, at around the 35-yard line.
Number 3, Will Massey.
So it's going to pick up about 4 yards on the reception. and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Bulldogs. Ball is on the 35. We got, should be under 4 minutes when this ball is snapped. All right, and so the Bulldogs come out. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Aiden Link is in the gun. Aubrey is in the slot to the right. Slow snap again, and he just falls on it. So loses close to 5 yards due to the low snap, and it's going to bring up 3rd down for the Bulldogs. Lost about 6 on the bad snap, and it's now 3rd down and 11. Ball is on the 29. So unless the Bulldogs can get a 1st down, I think the Tigers may have a little bit of time to put some more points on the board if they choose to do so. Bulldogs come out 2 by 2. Aiden is still the quarterback. He's looking to pass. Throws a slant out to number 4, Joe Birdwell. He makes a guy miss. Great move. He's up at the 40, the 43, and he's going to pick up a Bulldogs. Oh, call a penalty.
Pass complete to number 4, Joseph Birdwell.
So great pass to number 4, Joe Birdwell on the slant. Joe Birdwell did a good job making a bunch of guys miss there. He was picked up in the air. looked like Rudy being carried off the field at the end of the game. That's how high he was picked up. And there was no flags. I was a little shocked by that. But regardless, the Bulldogs do pick up a 1st down and 10. Ball is on the 42-yard line. Ball is still in Bulldog territory. We're going to be under 2.5 minutes left to play. Bulldogs break the huddle. 2:20 left to play in the 1st half. They're in a 2-by-2 set.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own.
Aubrey's back out at quarterback. Lancaster's going to line up to the right. Empty set. Aubrey's under center. He's looking to pass. He throws one up to number 4, Joe Birdwell. Oh, great pass by number 12, Aubrey Link. Joe was on the post. It's hard to criticize that pass. I mean, it was just a tad behind him, but definitely should have been caught. Definitely should have been caught. And that's going to bring up 2nd down, and more importantly, it stops the clock. All right, so the Bulldogs break the huddle. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Actually, it's going to be 3 to the right, 2 to the left. So we empty it out. Aubrey's going to go under center. He drops back to pass, looking to his right to throw. He's got some pressure. He's going to get upfield. We got a flag thrown. It's going to probably be holding, and he is going to be run out of bounds past the 45. Past the 45. Oh, so they're going to wave it off. All right, so it is going to be a 1st down. It is going to be a 1st down by number 12, Aubrey Link. The ball is in Tiger territory. So I think Aiden, he's going to go back and
it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Tigers' 45-yard line.
So the ball's going to be in the Tiger territory at the 45-yard line. We've got 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. So Aubrey's going to go under center. Lancaster's going to be the deep back. Get the snap. He's going to fake the handoff, and we got a whistle, and it's going to be probably going to be a false start or a tie. Yep, it's going to be a false start on the Bulldogs. And so that's going to back us up 5 yards. So we're going from the 45 back to the 50, and it's going to be 1st down and 15.
False start on the offense, back to the Bulldogs up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 50-yard line.
All right, and so the Bulldogs, they break the huddle. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Aubrey's in the gun. Lancaster line up to the left of the quarterback. He gets the snap. He's looking to his right to throw. He's going to be chased down, and he's going to take off. This time I don't think he's going to go march, but he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be tackled. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and about 15. Clock is under 1.5 left to play in this first half. Actually, they're going to give him about a yard, so it's going to be 2nd down and 14.
Tackle made by Eli Adams. On number 12, Aubrey Link. It'll be 2nd down and 14.
We come out 2-by-2 set.
49-yard line.
Lancaster's going to come out of the backfield. He's going to line up as an inside receiver to the left. It's an empty formation. He throws it up. He's got a receiver. That's number 14. Oh, Tyler Lancaster and he runs into Will Massey. It looks like the routes were just a hair or two close together. Lancaster and Massey run into each other, both trying to get the football. And I think if Will Massey doesn't run into Lancaster, I think Lancaster is taking that to the house. So let's bring up 3rd down and 14. 55 seconds left to play. All right, and so we break the huddle. We're going to come out. We're going to stand that 2-by-2 set. Myrtle inside receiver to the right. Wheeler inside receiver to the left. Lancaster's going to come out of the backfield. He's going to line up to the right, empty backfield. Link, he's going to get the snap. He's looking back to throw. He's going to try to take off. He's got some room on the right side. He's going to slide down short of the 40.
Number 12, Aubrey Link.
He's going to get about close to 10 yards. He's going to get up to about the 42.
Bring up 4th down. Timeout on the field.
And so brings up 4th down. Ball is on the 42-yard line, and we do have a timeout. So 43 seconds left to play. Tigers still lead the Bulldogs 35-7. It's going to be about the 42-yard line. Aubrey's in the gun. 2-by-2 set. Gets a snap. They're going to come after him. He throws it out to number 7, Kelby Wheeler. It's going to fall incomplete. Great pass by number 12, Aubrey Link. Just dropped. It was just dropped. So we got 39 seconds left, and the Tigers, they're going to take over on their own 42-yard line, and so let's see what they decide to do.
With 39 seconds remaining in the first half,
so I think the Tigers are going to try to score right here. They come out aggressive. They're in a 2-by-2 set. Whistle blows. He's in the gun. Snap. He's looking to pass. He's gonna take off. He's got a lot of room to run. He's gonna make Lancaster miss. He's gonna try to get the sideline. Oh, he's at the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown Tigers. No laundry on the field, and that's gonna make it 41-7, pending the extra point. And it looks like there is a flag, but I think it's gonna be after the touchdown.
Carry on the play. For number 3, Jay Foster.
I can't tell if that's just some.
Good for a Tigers touchdown. There's a penalty on the play.
So let's see what they call right here. So the penalty is going to be on the Bulldogs, I think. I don't know. I think it's going to be on the Tigers. He's talking to Coach Link, so it's going to be on the Tigers. This is probably going to be unsportsmanlike, excessive celebration. Yep. So they're going to probably access it after the kick here. It looked like he ran in the end zone just holding the ball out, just kind of taunting. You can't do that. So snap, hold, kick is up and good. So with 24 seconds left to play in the half, the Tigers lead the Bulldogs 42-7. We'll be right back. kick is going to be fielded at the 30 by number 7, Kelby Wheeler. He's going to get up the middle, and he's going to be tripped up and tackled. I think just short of the 45. I think they're going to mark him about the 43 or 44-yard line. And so we're going to see what Coach Link hopes to do right here.
Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
So they're going to mark him.
Their own 44.
So they're going to mark him down at the 44. 18 seconds left to play. We may all right, and so Bulldogs are going to try to take a shot right here. We come out 2-by-2 set. Wheeler lined up the inside receiver to the left, Birdwell inside receiver to the right. Aubrey's in the quarterback. Aiden lined up at receiver to the far right. And they're just looking to pass. They're going to throw it out to number 4, Joe Birdwell. They're just going to give him that. He's going to make a couple miss. He's going to make another miss. He's at 35. And
pass is complete to number 4, Joseph Birdwell. Bulldogs, first down.
So Birdwell was able to. All right, so the Bulldogs, they're not going to take a timeout. They're going to get up there 5, 4, empty set, looking to pass. He's got all kinds of time. He throws it up, jump ball, and incomplete. So that's going to be the end of the first half. Your score is Tigers 42, Bulldogs 7. We'll be right back with a few scores across the state.
Passing pass for number 7, Kelby Wheeler.
Making some good throws and standing tall and strong in the pocket. So Tigers getting set to kick off. Looks like we have an onside kick here. And it's going to be a little pooch kick down the middle. It's going to score a squib quick kick down the middle. And that's going to be just covered up at about the 28-yard line by number 2, Dalton Dallas. And so I didn't know if they were going to try to kick it. See, a lot of those NFL kickers now, they'll line it up and they'll try to get that certain spin going on it. And so the kicker laid it down flat. And thought we might be trying that. Did a little Sean Payton. We'll throw back to the 2009 Super Bowl where Sean Payton come out at halftime and onside kicked it and got it. Thought that's about what we were going to see from the Tigers, but it being 42-7, we didn't get that. And so now the Bulldogs are going to take over. Let's be about their 28-yard line. So squib kick up the middle. Bulldogs take over on 28. So actually, I'm going to correct that, on 29. So Aubrey's going to line up next to his brother. I'm not real sure who's going to be at quarterback. I think his brother Aiden's going to be at quarterback, and he's going to hand it to Tyler Lancaster. No, it's Joe Birdwell has been moved to running back. Let me see. I'm going to see what these halftime adjustments are real quick. I think Joe Birdwell is now lined up in the backfield. Aubrey Link is lined up in that fullback type position that's lining up next to Aiden in the pistol. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where they moved Dallas. So Joe is now the tailback. He picked up about 8 on the carry. No, Wheeler's now the tailback. He lines up outside, single receiver to the right. Dallas is inside receiver to the left. Massey line up to the left as well. Aiden in the pistol. He's going to give it to Aubrey. He's going to go off the right side, and he is just going to bully his way up to the 41-yard line, and it should be enough for a first down. And it is. So Bulldogs come out 2 plays, first down, able to have a little success on the ground right here. So it is a 35-point game, and so we will get a running clock right here in the second half. Clock shouldn't stop for any reason, but switching the ball over or a touchdown or anything like that, or a turnover. Bulldogs stay in that pistol. Aiden is the quarterback. Gets the snap. He's looking at the throw. Throws a slant to number 3, Will Massey. That should be a flag. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Will Massey on a slant. The Gordonsville defender humped on his back well before the ball was even thrown. He was beat on the play. And that's going to bring up another first down. Should be at the spot of the foul. Let's see where they mark him. So it's going to be first down. They're going to mark him up at the Tigers' 44-yard line. come out 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Quarterback is in the pistol. Gets a snap. He's going to hand it to Kelby Wheeler. He's going to go hard up the middle, and he's going to be tackled for about a gain of 3 yards.
Carry up the middle for 2 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 8 from the Tigers' 42-yard line.
All right, and so Aiden, he is taking the snaps at quarterback. Kelby Wheeler, he's now in at halfback. He picks up 2 yards, or a long, we're going to say a second and a long 8, maybe a short 7. Or long 7, short 8. We come out and stay in that pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Wheeler the deep back. Aubrey lined up to the right of his brother. He's going to fake the handoff, looking for a receiver, and he's going to overthrow it, and I think it's going to be intercepted. And it is. Passes intended to number 3, Will Massey, is going to be intercepted. That is number 18, Anthony Fuller.
For number 3, Will Massey.
On the intercepted. It's going to be.
Fuller. The Tigers will take over.
The Tigers are going to take over on their own 9.
Down and 10 for the Tigers.
Clock is continuing to run. We're under 7.5. So it wasn't a bad pass, just great coverage, and the Gordonsville defender just come up and made the play. So Gordonsville, they're going to come out and 1 by 1, and they're going to go in jet motion. They're just going to hand it off up the middle, and he's going to make it miss. That's Grisham, and he is up across the 20, tackled, I think, around the 22-yard line, and it's going to be a Tigers 1st down and 10.
Carried by number 27, Bryson Grisham, is good for a Tiger 1st down.
Normally what you're going to look for Gordonsville, they're probably just going to score one more time. They're just wanting to get out of here, stay healthy, and get ready for next week. And for the Bulldogs, you want to end strong. You don't want to lay down right here, even though it is a 35-point game. You want to just end strong, make them earn it. So the Tigers, they're going to come out in a gun. Grisham line up to the left of the quarterback. He's going to hand it to him. He's going to go off to the left side, and he's going to break a tackle, miss another tackle, spin off another one. He's up across the 30, and so that was a hard, 6 or 7 yards right there by the runner, Grisham.
Gain of 8.
That is Bryson Grisham. So picks up 8, broke about 4 tackles in the process, and it's going to be about 2nd down, let's say a short 8. So they're in the gun. They're lined up tight, 2 receivers to the left, and he's going to hand it to him. He's going to try to get off the left edge, and he's going to be chased down by number 2, Dalton Dallas. And I don't know if he got enough for the first. Dalton Dallas did a good job of setting the edge right there and not letting him get to the outside. And he was able to pick up at least a yard. It was on the far side of the field, and the Bulldog and the Tigers were able to pick up a 1st down. I think they're going to mark him at about the 30.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers at their own 33-yard line.
Yeah, on 33. So the Tigers have the ball on their own 33-yard line. They've picked up about 24 yards right here on about 4 or 5 plays, and they're just content running the football and not doing much else. They come and stand a gun, going to hand it up the middle once again. He's got a lot of room. I think on the carry there, that's number 11, Wyatt Langford. That's a freshman. For the Tigers, he is all the way up to about the 41-yard line, and that should be enough.
Gain of 6 yards brings up 2nd down and 4.
So it picks up about
41-yard line.
picked up about 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and about 2 for the Tigers. Ball is on their own 41-yard line. We're under 4.5 left to play in this 3rd quarter when the ball will be snapped. Tigers line up in the gun. They got a receiver on each side. Running back line up to the left of the quarterback. Gets the snap. He's going to hand it up the middle once again, and he's just going to try to maneuver his way up and close to midfield. I think they're going to mark him down short of the 50 at the 49, and that's going to be enough for another Tiger 1st down. So right now the Tigers, they've just lined up, run. They've not put it in the air.
The play by number 11, Wyatt Langford. Talk about hope the Bulldogs defenders. It will be 1st down for the Tigers.
So Tigers come out, 2 receivers right. Still got Foster in at quarterback. I'm going to look at the roster. I don't know who their backup quarterback is. Let's see if I can see it on their depth chart. I don't see it on here. I'll try to keep looking when we go to timeout. But they're going to hand it off up the middle once again, and he's just going to run it to the line of scrimmage. Looks like he's going to get up to midfield, maybe pick up a yard. That's number 11 on the carry. It's Wyatt Langford, again, freshman.
Tackle made on the play by number 54, Damian Patterson, for no gain. Brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers at their own 49-yard line.
So he picked up about half a yard. So nose of the football is just short of the 50. All right, and so they're going to hand it up the middle once again, and he's going to pick up no yards, and so it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tackle made on the play by number 74, Jaden Huffines.
Number 74, Jaden Huffines, freshman, in on the tackle.
For the Tigers at midfield.
All right, so Tigers come out, 2 receivers left. They shift, wing back and tight end shifts over to the left. We got motion coming back now to the right. He's going to hand it up the middle. And he's going to make one miss and going to be tackled at the 48-yard line by number 2, Dalton Dallas. And it's going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers. And let's see what they decide to do right here. So it's going to be about 4th down and 7. We're under 2 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. And Tigers are just going to punt. Tigers are just going to punt. They're content. They got the clock is running. All right, snap. It's going to be not a very good kick. It's going to be it's going to fall around the 33-yard line. And that's where the Bulldogs are going to take over.
On the play, 16
so
yards.
next week we'll be back here at home. Next week will be the last home game of the season for the Bulldogs. And it'll be the 2nd region game of the year for the Bulldogs. Tigers going to take a timeout. So it'll be the 2nd region. We'll stay right here with it. So it'll be the 2nd region game of the year for the Bulldogs. They've done a very good job. So Bulldogs now have the ball on their own 33. They're going to hand it off to the right. It's Kelby Wheeler. He's going to make a couple miss, and he's going to pick up maybe a couple of yards on the carry. Let's see what they give him. All right, so they're going to give him about a 3.5, 4-yard game. So we're going to say it's 2nd and 6. We'll give him the 4 yards. We're just going to be under 30 seconds left to play in this quarter, in the 3rd quarter, when the ball is snapped. 2nd down and about 6. Ball is close to in between the 42, 43-yard line.
On 37-yard line.
I'm sorry, 36, 37-yard line. So they got 2 receivers right, 1 on the left. Aubrey's lined up to the right of his quarterback. Wheeler lined up to the left. He gets the snap. He's going to throw it out to Will Massey. It's going to be just behind him. It's going to be just a hair behind him, and that's going to end the quarter. So your score after 3, Tigers lead the Bulldogs 42-7. This is Wayne 1460. We'll be right back.
At the end of the 3rd quarter.
And so we've seen a lot of Aiden Link at quarterback tonight, and Aubrey running the ball. So right now, Aubrey's going to be back at quarterback. Bulldogs in a 2-by-2 set. Birdwell lined up in the slot to the right, to the left. He goes in, to the right. He goes in motion to the left. He's going to catch it, and he's going to get upfield. Going to pick up, looks to be about 7 yards, and it's going to be enough for a Bulldogs 1st down. They're going to mark him right in between the 45 and the 46. So it was just, find a little open spot in the zone. Senior Aubrey Link was able to find him, hit him. Joe was able to get upfield for a couple extra yards. And, through everything tonight, I have been very impressed with number 4, Joe Birdwell. His ability to get the ball and make people miss has been very good. So he lines up to the slot receiver to the right. He goes in motion. Low snap. He's throwing it up to number 7, Kelby Wheeler. He's got the man beat, and that's going to be a flag. That's going to be a flag. That's face guarding right there. That is face guarding. It's going to be incomplete, but it is going to be a defensive passing interference. You got to play the ball in high school football. You can't just you just can't keep running and face guard like that. That's going to be a penalty every day and twice on Sunday. So they're going to step it off. It's going to be up at the Tigers' 40-yard line. So good pass by number 12, Aubrey Lane, to give his receiver, number 7, Kelby Wheeler, a chance at it.
Pass was ruled incomplete. Pass interference on the play on the Tigers. It'll be Bulldogs first down.
All right, so the Tigers want to keep the Bulldogs out of the end zone to keep the clock running. And the Bulldogs, they're trying to, add on a little right here, trying to end on a positive note. They come out in 2-by-2 set. Aubrey is at quarterback now. He's got a receiver. Joe Bird was wide open. He's got his player beat, and it's a catch. It's a catch down to the 15-yard line. So great route. That's a wheel route right there by number 4, Aubrey Link. By number 4, Joe Birdwell. He was able to run that out. The corner come up and bid on it. And then he was able just to wheel it underneath down the sideline. No one was within at least 3 or 4 yards of him, and Aubrey just dropped it in there on the sidelines. Great pass, great catch by Link and Birdwell. Ball is down in the red area on the Tigers' 15-yard line. We stand that 2-by-2 set. Dallas line up the slot to the left, Birdwell slot to the right. He's going to hand it off to number 14, Tyler Lancaster. He's going to make one miss. He's going to try to get to the left side. And he's going to be tackled by a couple of Tigers. But he's going to pick up close to 6 yards.
Carry on the play to number 14, Tyler Lancaster.
Yeah, they're going to give him 6 yards.
For 6 yards.
That's going to bring up second down and 6.
Second down and 4.
And second down and 4 for the Bulldogs.
On the Tigers' 10-yard line.
I think they're going to mark it maybe just a hair under the 10. I think it's going to be at the 9. York is up on Stone 14-7. Again, very good football game going on right there. So Bulldogs 2-by-2 set. Dallas line up the slot to the left. He goes in motion to the right. He's looking to his right to throw. He hits Dallas, and he's gonna get in. Touchdown, Dogs.
Pass is complete. Number 2, Dalton Dallas.
So number 12, Dalton Dallas catches the touchdown. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This game is 42-13. Pending the extra point, this is now a 28-point ball game. I'm assuming Aubrey does a pretty good job kicking. We're going to assume he gets it. Snap, hold, kick is no good. All right. So with 8:23 left to play, the Tigers still lead the Bulldogs 42-13. We'll be right back. If you want your haircut, go see Jordan Powell next week. He is closed tomorrow. But he'll be back open, what, Tuesday? Oh, he's not closed tomorrow. He's not closed tomorrow. He told me he was earlier. He shouldn't be playing like that, but we'll give him a little free advertisement. I guess he does a pretty good job.
And the Tigers take over. It'll be first down 10.
So.
On their own 22-yard line.
All right, so Tigers take over on their own 22-yard line. Good kick by by Aubrey Link. All right, so the whistle blows. 25 seconds left on the play clock. Gordonsville marches out right here, and they got a different quarterback in. That's number 12. Let's see if I can find him. It's Mason Cross, sophomore. In a 2-by-1 set, pistol formation. He rolls out to the right. He's going to throw it out high. Intended receiver was number 13, Maddox Rudolph. falls incomplete.
Pass intended for number 13, Maddox Rudolph, is incomplete. It'll be second down and 10.
So that's going to stop the clock now with 8:01 left to play. Two receivers right, one to the left. Quarterback in the gun, gets the snap, hands it off up the middle. He's going to be met off the edge by number 2, Dalton Dallas, and then wrapped up by a bunch of other Bulldogs. Maybe only three or four went in it. So I'm going to say there's a whole group of dogs right there on the tackle up the middle. So we got third down.
10 for the Tigers.
Gain of no yards on that run. Two receivers right, one to the left. Quarterback comes in the gun. Snap, rolls out to his right to throw. He's got a receiver deep. He's open, going to be caught. He's at the 40. Going to be chased down by Aiden Link. He is not going to catch him. Touchdown Tigers, 48-13, pending this extra point. So that was 13 Maddox Randolph on the reception. Goes for, let's see, 78 yards. That makes the score 48-13 pending this extra point. All right, and so let's see, number 4, Gavin Kemp getting set to kick the extra point. He's been perfect tonight. Snap, hold, kick is good. So with 7 minutes left to play,
kick is good.
Tigers extend their lead, 49-13. This is Wing 1460. We'll be right back.
The Tigers lead the Bulldogs.
And still have, 6-4, 7-3, 5-5. So it's going to be fielded at the 12 by number 9, Adrian Sieber, and he is going to be chased down and tackled around the 21-yard line. And so you don't want to let this get your team down because you still got a good football team right here in Red Boiling Springs who can still come out these last 3 games and still really compete. And but next week is a must-win if we do want to get into that home game. For the Bulldogs, they're looking to finish out with wins over Clay County and Joe Burns to get that home playoff game. They're not going to get first in the region now. So the Bulldogs are going to take a timeout. So we'll take one as well. So 6:15 left to play in the game. Tigers lead the Bulldogs 49-13. This is Ween 1460. We will be right back. We got a few subs going in for the Bulldogs. Let's see number 27, Brody Huffines. I think that is number, let me get the Bulldogs roster out. Some names I've not called much this year. Number 21. That's number 21 was on the attendance. That's Quinn Tucker. So you've got 2 freshmen out there. Now receiving. You got a freshman quarterback. It's number 10, Aiden Link. You've got a freshman center. That's number 58, I believe. They changed his number because of the injury to number 66, Damian Watson. That's number 58, E.J. Massey at center. You got number 72, Hayden Wright, who's a freshman out there at right tackle. And then not in the game right now because of an injury, who plays a lot for us, is number 23, Houston Taylor. So, there's a lot to be excited about for the Bulldogs. Some pretty good athletes out here. So, Aiden, he gets the snap. He throws it up. It's going to be overthrown. Pass is intended to number 3, Will Massey. Falls incomplete. And it's going to bring up third down for the Dogs.
Pass intended for number 3, Will Massey, is incomplete. It brings up third down and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 20-yard line.
So, like I said, there's a lot to be proud of. There's a lot to be excited about. Coming from my standpoint, coaching baseball, E.J. Massey, Brody Huffines are 2 good athletes that you've got on your football team. E.J. he's a very strong young man. When we played Gordonsville Middle School baseball this past year, he put one out there in left center that might have been out on my baseball field. So, he's strong, he's young, He's energetic. You got Quinn Tucker, who's a very good athlete. Brody Huffine's a good athlete. Aiden Link, good athlete. So there's some good athletes coming up for the Dogs. Got a bad snap. It's low, but there is a flag. It's probably going to be a false start on the Dogs, and that's what the signal is. That's going to back them up 5 yards. A little chilly. It's getting a little chilly here tonight.
Flag on the play.
We're going to be under 4 minutes left to play when this.
Back the Bulldogs up 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 15 from the Bulldogs' 15-yard line.
It'll be 3rd down and 15. Under 4 minutes when the ball is snapped. All right, and so the Bulldogs break the huddle. 3rd down and 15. We're in a 2-by-2 set. Birdwell and Wheeler lined up to the right. Dallas and Massey lined up to the left. Dallas goes in motion, looking to throw. He's got a receiver he's trying to throw it up to. It's caught by number 4, Joe Birdwell. Fantastic job by Joe to high point it. And he is down to the 46-yard line.
Joseph Birdwell, Pro Bulldogs, 1st down.
So number 4, Joe Birdwell, runs a little seam route up the middle. Aubrey gives him a chance, and he does a good job of going up high pointing and coming down with it. Like I said, I haven't been able to say enough about the kind of football player Joe Birdwell is and what he means to this football team. He is he's our leading receiver. He makes a lot of people miss. For a little guy to go up and make a jump ball like that shows you exactly what kind of player he is. Bulldogs 2-by-2 set. Going to hand it off to Wheeler going up the left side. He is at the 40, and he's going to actually he makes just tackle short of the 40.
7, Kelby Wheeler for 13 yards.
He'll pick up about 13 yards on the carry. He'll be tackled at the 41-yard line. Under 2.5 left to play. And so, you know, Aiden Link, again, he's going up against a very, very good football team. He is a freshman. He is going to make his mistakes, but for the most part, he's done a good job coming in here. He's made some good throws, and he's only going to get better. He's only going to get better as it goes on. So there's a good example of that. He throws a little out route to number 3, Will Massey. Will makes the player miss. So, you know, good poise in the pocket, stand in there, make a throw to the left side. Great job by that young man. So, again, so Bulldogs break the huddle. They're on the move right here, trying to put some points on the board before this game's end. It's 49-13, under a minute and a half when the ball snapped, and Tigers take a timeout. So we're going to take one as well. This is Wayne 1460. We'll be right back. Bulldogs come out in a 2-by-2 set. Aiden is in the gun. Wheeler lined up to the left of the quarterback. Joe Bird will line up to the slot to the left. He goes in motion to the right. He's looking for him. He throws it to the middle of the field. Brody Huffine was the intended receiver. Pass is going to fall incomplete. So next week, Clay County comes to the house. Again, must win. Must win. We've got 3 games left. We've got community in between Clay and Joe Burns, but we've got to win the next 2 region games to be able to host a home game. Bulldogs do get a guaranteed playoff berth. We do the same thing. Birdwell goes in motion to the right. And he's looking for him. He throws it to the middle. Brody Huffines, touchdown, Bulldogs.
Pass is complete. The number 27, Brody Huffines.
So number 27, Brody Huffines on the touchdown reception, pulls the Dogs within 30. So Bulldogs are going to go 4-2 right here. Bulldogs going for 2. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Throws a slant. Oh, it's going to be picked, and they're going to blow a whistle. You can't advance the 2-point conversion. All right, so that's going to make the score 49-19 with 38 seconds left. We'll take another break. Should be our last break of the night, and we'll pay a bill. 38 seconds left. Tigers lead 49-19. It's Wing 1460. All right, and so Aubrey's getting set to kick. It's going to be a deep kick. It's going to be fair caught. So Tigers should just get this, take a knee on it, and call it a game. And so, yeah, I think that's what they're going to do right here. And both teams are going to line up.
Number 18, Anthony Fuller.
Or they may try to run a play. No, they're not going to get to run a play. So, like I said, next week, the Bulldogs are back home. This will be the last home game.
Springs Bulldogs, 19. The city of Red Boiling Springs. And the Red Boiling Springs Bulldogs would like to thank Gordonsville and the Tigers, their fans, and their coaches for coming out tonight. Safe travels getting home.